Good morning. How are ya? It's Friday. It's Friday. That's all I've got. I don't know. How's your week been? Mine has been good. It's been relaxed, but busy. So a busy relaxed. So a relaxed. Rizzy? I don't know. It's been a good one for me. I've just been clipping along, doing what I want to do when I want to do it. It's all been good. How about you? Give me howdy ho. Let me know who's out there. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. This is Coffee Break, my virtual newsletter, because real newsletters are hard and time consuming, and I would much rather use my hand to drink coffee with you than to type. So here we are. Cheers. Today's coffee cup brought to you by my friend Candace, who had a coffee cup made out of a quote, a Tamara quote, an original. You can't read that because of the glare. It says, I need another coffee cup like I need another stamp set. Yes, we all have way too many coffee cups and way too many stamp sets. There, I said it. My name is Tamara, and I'm a stamp addict. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Joy. Hi, Marilyn. Penny. More coffee. It's like lukewarm, so I have to like chug it fast. And now I've got lipstick marks, ugh, nasty. Nasty. Morning, gal. I went out for dinner last night. I said to Tracy, I leave the house exactly like twice a week. Yesterday was the day. Like, are you kidding me? Did you see the snow and the blowing and the stuff and the things? Just around the church, there's like an open field right around by my house. There's an open field. And I left the house, 10 to 5. We're going to Joey's down in at Mayfield Common. And the field across from the church, it was blowing so hard. It was one of those, oh my God, where's the road? Like, where's the road? It was unreal. Scary times. Like, it's like literally, where's the lane? I don't know. So it was interesting. It was interesting getting there. I had dinner with my girlfriend. She is one of my longest term friends. I met her in grade 8, Lisa, and I met her in the class. I was in a class with a different Tracy, my friend Tracy Charlton, and her and I were separated because we talked too much. Huge mistake, because Lisa and I, we became fast friends, and we were together all through high school. We took all of the same classes. If we didn't have the same classes, we switched, so we did have the same classes, and we talked way more than Tracy and I ever did. So just crazy. Good morning, Coral. Gail, Denise, good morning. I know it's a great mug. I love it. You can quote me, right? Even Tamara, she had the mug made for me because I said that. She made note of it, and she's like, that is hilarious. And she gave it to me for Christmas one year. So good morning, Marlene. Hello. Anyway, yeah, so I had dinner with her. We went to Joey's, and we had a good old 2-hour catch up for her December birthday. Her birthday's like December 4th, but we're always behind. And, there's so much going on at Christmas. We always do it in January. So, yeah, I had a good old catch up and came home, and I've got some paperwork to do. And we had a meeting yesterday. Pardon me. You know what happens whenever I go live. I had a meeting yesterday with the designers for our renovations. And they're supposed to be calling me back. So I've left my phone with Craig. I'm like, ugh. He has no idea how many texts and messages I get in a day. I'm like, don't be reading my texts, but here's my phone for when Joanne calls me back. Yeah, already I'm like, oh, my eye is twitching from it. We haven't even gotten off like the ground floor on these renovations. And I lost sleep last night. I'm like, well, that doesn't work. No, the toilet has to go here. No, we can't do that. No, like it was one of those. So I got up, I think I woke up at 2. I got up at 4 because I was like, well, this is not an efficient use of my time. I could be doing things. So I did. I did my blog post. Good morning, birdies. I did a blog post at 4 a.m. I scheduled, my little motivational quotes that I have every day. I scheduled another 2 weeks worth of those. So and then it was like 6:45. I'm like, oh, sleepy. But then my family gets up, so I didn't get to nap. But anyway, so that's why. And then yesterday, so like I went out and my hair was all lovely. It was nicely coiffed. It was fabulous. And then I went out in the snow, right? And the blowing and the stuff and the things. And it was a wet, heavy, like it was like -2. So it was really slushy, yucky snow. And on the way home, didn't I need to get gas because my children keep taking my car and there was like less than 1/8 of a tank. So now I'm getting like, you get yesterday's snowed on hair. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, wow, Joy, grade 4. Hey, my oldest, well, I've got, yeah, a friend from, like, thank God for Facebook. My oldest friend from when I was like 2, when we lived in Ottawa, my friend Erica. But I moved when I was 7. So we only had that 5 years to bond, but we were the tightest friends. And so we still consider each other best friends. And then the other one would be Wendy. I met her when I moved here to St. Albert in grade 5. And yeah, so she's my longest like Edmonton friend, and she just lived 2 blocks away from me. So we hung out a lot. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Marlene. Thank you, darling. Couldn't sleep. I just get up now, Denise. I try, like, if like I'll give it the good college try to go back to sleep, but I was dozing for a couple hours and went, oh, screw this, I'm getting up. So there was things there are a few other things I wanted to do. It's okay. So now today's busy. I've got to call in again to the designers, and then at 11:30 we've got to call in with the bank. Adulting, like, honestly, yeah, because so Craig's retiring in December because we're old now, like, officially. Like, what do you mean my husband's retiring? He's a senior citizen. What? Anyway, so we have to meet with the bank because we need to, like, protect what money the government didn't take from us to make sure they don't take a whole bunch more from us. So, like, all that stuff. I just want to make cards. So, and this weekend, not a whole lot going on. No, that's a lie. I'm going to see Dad tomorrow, and then I'm going to the theater. We're going to go see Beetlejuice at the Jube with my other. I have so many best friends. Can you call 6 or 7 people your best friends? I don't know. My other best friend, Marianne, my best friend from university. So there's best friend from elementary, best friend from university, best friend from Stampin, right? Like, I've got like all these best friends. My best friend from university, Marianne. Yeah, we're going to the theater and a little bite to eat. And then Sunday, I'm not leaving. It's going to be minus 30 frickin' 4 on Sunday. I am not leaving the house. You can't make me. You can't. Hold on. Tissue. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. So that's what's going on in my life. Yeah. And some paperwork. So this week, the BOGO and the paper share, I was living my best store life, right? I was packing the things. I was off to the post office. I was writing up the invoices and mailing stuff out and tracking it and all that stuff. So there are a few, I'm still waiting for the orders to come in now. So I've placed all but one because there's one piece that won't come in now until the 27th. So I still have one that's kind of straggling. If you guys have seen my post yesterday, just before I went out, I posted all the pictures of all the items that were still left from my BOGO. They're still available. Hello, Linda from Minnesota. Cheers. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yes. Minus 34, Stacy. That's cold. Okay, that's cold. It's really cold. Yeah. Minus 2. You know, the funny thing is, though, I say anything past minus 20 is just damn cold. So it could be minus 21. It could be minus 42. Cold is cold, really. Like, your face freezes, your face is frozen, right? Like, good morning, Deborah. It is stupid. Don't like it. Anyway, let's talk a little bit of Stampin' Up, shall we? For those of you who might be popping in for the first time, this is my virtual coffee break because I don't enjoy doing my physical newsletter. So this is my virtual newsletter, not my virtual coffee break. What? My virtual newsletter. I do plan to get one out. So there's not a lot going on other than it's celebrations and new catalog and new stuff and new toys, right? You can say that so many times. But I want to do a little bit of a deeper dive into negative temps in Oklahoma. Yeah. Wind chill. Huh. Okay. Oklahoma. What's cold to you? Because you're in Fahrenheit, and so your numbers don't mean anything to me. Like, minus 40 is minus 40, right? Or is it minus 30 is minus 30? I don't know. Cold is cold. That's all I know. It's cold. All right. So paper and ribbon share, they're on their way. Unless you're 1 or 2 people who I'm waiting for orders to come in through for. So yeah, most of them are out though. Thank you very much to everybody who participated in that. It was a great success. I had 15 people register for the paper, which means there's 1 little share left for me. Hi, Sue. Hello. It's all blue. I know, right, Sue? Are you home now? You're home now, right? You're not still like traveling the world, are you? I don't know. Tell me. Looked fun. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. So yes, so I had 15 people, so that means there was 1 share left for me. Although I still have 1 page, like I have a whole pack of everything else anyway. So, and the ribbon, I accidentally cut up too much ribbon. I had a roll of ribbon left over for me, and I cut those all up too. So now I've got like lots of little snippets of my. It's hard being me. Craig is thrilled that I've got the basement is back to normal chaos, not the over the top chaos. Oh, hi Teresa. Yes, car plug-in. Yeah, that's right. You got to plug in your car. See, I have a garage. I'm blessed, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it looked amazing, Sue. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, let's just get into. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I've got one class on the books. I'm doing it month by month, ladies. I used to do it 4 months ahead. I can't do that anymore. Life is not allowing it. I have to pivot too much, so I'm just taking it one day at a time. And I have an idea for an upcoming class, but I won't reveal that because I cannot commit at this point in time. So this is my next class, and I'm thrilled to be offering a PDF version for this. Very glary, but that's okay. For the first time ever, Tamara is going to try to do a PDF version. It is $25. Yes, in Canada, you can take just You can take just the PDF version for $25. Pardon me, that just gets you the live class with me, the replay, and the paper PDF. So you'll have to prep all your pieces yourself. But I'll tell you the dimensions, and I plan to take more pictures than is humanly possible to take. You probably won't want to print my PDFs because they will not be ink friendly. I'm visual, and I like to have lots and lots of pictures, step by step by step. So it's something that you can pull up on your computer. You'll prep the pieces, and then you can have the class with me and the replay. But then you'll have the PDF forever. So that's $25 in Canada. Outside of Canada, I'm sorry, I have to charge you $27 Canadian because you have to use PayPal. And there's the conversion. Well, it comes through, but there's PayPal has charges. So I charge $27, which is still really. Hello, Africa. Hello, Teresa Shelton Hamilton. I have never had anybody join us from Africa. Africa, like Africa. I love the internet. This is amazing. Let's do a cheers to Africa. Hello and good morning. All right. That is a new one. Do not plug your car in when it's... No, I don't. Oh, really? You plugged your... Okay, here's top tip from Denise. Don't plug your car in when it's in the garage. One of our neighbors did that in mid-December and their house burned to the ground. Oh, how tragic. No, I've never plugged it in, but the girls have to plug it in because theirs sits outside. So, oh my goodness. Anyway. I digress. So $27 for my international friends, and then you can play along with us. There are a couple other options. So because this bundle, the way that it's priced, it doesn't qualify for a celebrations item. So I said, well, we'll give the people the options. I will, if you get the bundle option, so you get the bundle, this and the dies, and the add in the bees, then that's going to pop it up to enough that you're going to get a free celebration item. Minus 32. Okay, Pat. Now we know. Thank you. I knew it was minus something was the same. The bundle with the bees will get you a celebration item, and that is $100 porch pickup, $110 long distance. If you get just the bundle and the class and the replay, it's $85 porch pickup, $95 long distance. You can get just the stamp set because you don't need the dies. I do all the die cutting for you. Just the stamp set and the class and the replay is $45. Or there's the PDF. Why do I say $40 for the PDF? No, $40 just for the class. So you get all the pieces. I mail you the pieces for all this and you put it together with the class and the replay. Or the PDF, which is $25 or $27 for international. So that's coming up. That is February 21st. It is via Zoom. It's lots of fun. The same people come all the time. So we've got quite the little community. We get together on a Friday night and we make some cards. So that's coming up, and stay tuned for some other stuff that I'm working on maybe soon sometime. That'll be like a March class. What else is going on? Not a whole lot new. So the last chance items are still available, and some of them are greatly discounted. More will be discounted in February. Stay tuned for more information on that in February. There's a new paper pumpkin kit coming out. So the new one is just being mailed. Some people actually started getting them yesterday. So I'm hoping to get mine today. Paper pumpkin. That was the hearts one. It looks quite lovely. This one is the one that's coming out for February. And you have until February 10th to register for this one or subscribe or message me or something. It's called Hello Spring. A bunch of herby things and plant type stuff. And there are, of course, our matching add-on dies, which are $16.50. I have them in here somewhere. I have so many add-ons now. Let's see. It's called the Hello Spring or something. This is the one here. So it's $16.50, and you get these dies. This coordinates with the January kit. This coordinates with the February kit. And these coordinate with the March kit. So that's that. It is. So what do they tell me about this? You can look at that while I read to you. Hello Spring. 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Unique spring-themed envelopes. I guess this is a spring-themed envelope. Whatever that means. Okay. Colors, beige, bubble bath, lemon lime twist, lost lagoon, old olive, petunia pop, which is the classic spot, the ink spot. $34.95 plus tax and shipping. And this actually, they say it coordinates with the Grow with Love bundle, which I can't show you because I don't have it, but it's a bunch of leafy, well, is it in here? It's a bunch of herb type things. And I'm like, why would I send somebody a card with an herb on it? I don't know. I don't know why I would do that. But you know, sooner or later, I'm probably going to end up owning it, and then I'll send you a card with an herb on it. If I can find it. Maybe it's an online exclusive. I don't know. I do remember something. It was herby. It's probably an online exclusive because I don't see it. I love that I can actually show you the inside of my catalog. La la la. I got these. No, I didn't get those dies. These are next on, like the next time I have a half price item, I think I'll get these. I don't love these. I don't know that I'd use them, but these, okay, it's not even focused. But anyway, the sweet, really, the herb sweet is happy. If you say so. I don't know. I use herbs. I don't know. I think it's an online exclusive because I don't see it. I digress. Okay, that's Paper Pumpkin. Moving on. Don't have a lot. The add-on dies. Okay, so I talked to you at length last week about getting the Paper Pumpkin subscription. I know those bees are amazing, right, Sue? So just briefly, if you're a demonstrator or if you're a customer, you really should give some serious thought to thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it had to be. Give some serious thought to getting a 12-month Paper Pumpkin subscription. Why? I hear you cry. You save a bunch of money. You get a bunch of stuff for free, like a lot of stuff for free. In a nutshell, $350 is like the base price plus your tax and shipping. At $350, you get 4, she said doing quick math, 4 celebrations items, okay, because you do. And then you get the free spending because it's over $200, like you start earning host rewards. So you get $35 in free stuff. Well, you add an extra $25 to your order. So you're getting the Paper Pumpkin subscription, you tack on $25. Now you're at $375, right? Bing, 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 bing. You win a prize. At $375, you get an extra $37.50 in free spending. Plus the $37.50 for host rewards, because you get 10% of $37.50, you now have at least $75 worth of free stuff. You can take that free stuff, or you can take that $75 and put it into a starter kit. You can stack the deals, right? Free, 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 free. Plus you get another celebration item, so you're getting 5 celebration items. Like, it is crazy. Plus, by getting the 1-year annual subscription, you're saving 1 month's worth of kits. You can suspend any months that you don't want. If you know I don't want that October kit, you just suspend it. And then it just puts it on pause for that month and it picks up the next month. So there are so many perks. I've had a few people take me up on it. If you're a demonstrator, it is the easiest way for you to hit quota. It's like $350. You only need $394.17 in Canada to hit your quota. So $350, throw in another $47.14, and boom, you've hit quota. And you're getting your 20% minimum off. If you're Bronze Elite, you're getting 25% off that. So you're saving, earning. Get the Paper Pumpkin subscription. That's my PSA for today. The new catalog is live. Excellent. With every $75 you spend. I've had this question a few times. You don't have to spend $75 from that catalog to get celebration stuff. Nay. You can order $75 of anything. You could order $75 worth of paper, tape, envelopes, from the online exclusives, from the scrapbooking stuff, from the clearance rack, what do we call that now, last chance product list. You can spend any $75 in the store will trigger a free celebration item, okay? $150, you get either 2 celebration items or one of the bigger celebration items, which in fact are in low inventory right now. You heard it here first. The heart one is in low inventory. Now, more is expected back in, I want to say January 27th. Or is it out? Because why would I know a date? Maybe it's out now. Because I saw the date that it was coming back January 27th. I don't know. Maybe I make things up a lot. I do. The heart-shaped dies are out. Ooh. Okay. Never mind. Nothing to see here. Move along. Hi, Cindy. Did you want me to start again? Wouldn't that annoy every other viewer if I started again? Anyway, Celebrations is on right now. Lots of free stuff. Great stuff. Scrapbooking brochure. I just got, so I had some free spending yesterday on my order. So I just got the paper and stickers. I'm not sure if I can latch on to the scrapbooking yet. I like the pocket pages, but I don't do those either. I'm on the fence. Which sweet? The heart one. The heart sweet, Cindy. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? What? What? Yes, please. Oh, start again. So you can get, it was $23 for just the paper. So like for the storybook, whatever it's called, storybook, whatever's, and a sticker sheet. So I thought I'm gonna try that, and maybe I'll try to make some cards with it. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, the scrapbooking brochure is new. We'll see. I'm just not ready for it this month. There are new online exclusives are available that went live the same as the mini on January 7th. There are 3 new kits, which I don't have in my hot little hands yet. They're coming next week. I'll show them next week to you. Celebration promotion, and yeah, the starter kit promotion. So the starter kit, I would like to take a minute. Like, are y'all going to leave me if I go into my long ramble that I'm sure you've heard year over year over year over year? Because aside from what's not, like, that's it. That's all we're talking about here, aside from what's not ordered, what's out of stock right now and what's low inventory. But I just wanted to touch on the starter kit promotion. In a nutshell, you have 2 options. Somewhere I have a printout for it. I don't know where to put it, though. You can either choose extra product. I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter. You don't need to see it. You can either choose $206 worth of stuff, but only pay $135. Okay, that's option 1. Or you can pick out $165, and you're going to get to choose 2 sets of the color families of markers. So you could pick like the Rich Regal markers and the Soft Subtle markers, for example, and an exclusive stamp set. So it's kind of 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other, where either you're picking out the $206 worth of free stuff, or you're picking out the $165 worth of free stuff, and they're giving you the markers and the stamp set. So it's kind of like, which option do you prefer? Let me just see what that value was. I think it was the value of the 2 markers and the stamp set is $129 value. So you can take the $41 extra, right, to make it $206, like $165 plus 41 is $206, or you can take the other offer. So like the main thing, like, let me just tell you a story. Okay, so why and when I got my starter kit, so a little chug of lukewarm coffee. Alicia had just been born. She was born October 4th. And I went to my first stamping party on November 16th that year. Alicia was 6 weeks old, and I got to leave the house. I had a C-section, so I had 6 weeks where I couldn't be doing a whole lot. 6 weeks to the day, like I had an email from one of the girls in baby group from when Rebecca was a baby, right? Baby group, the moms and tots kind of groups that you have. And so she said, hey, I'm having a stamping party. Girls, do you want to come? And I had no idea what that was. Like I literally was thinking postage stamps. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I like crafts and things. I'm like, okay, like, and I just wanted to get out of the house. Living with my parents at the time, right? So me, Craig, and Rebecca were living with my mom and dad while our house was being built. This house was being built. And so I'd been cooped up for I'd been living with them since forever. We ended up being there for 9 months. Anyway, I needed a night out. And so I went having no idea what it was. Instantly hooked. And I thought, well, I'd like to buy a few things. And then they said, well, the starter kit, you get the starter kit, it's a good deal. Well, the demonstrator that night, she had to leave early. Her husband was on call, and she's like, I have to go. Like, I can't, she couldn't wrap up the party like she normally would have with, here's your order forms. And that worked out well, because it gave me a little bit more time to think. And so we had taken Alicia, little baby Alicia, to see my friend Gert, who was in the hospital. And we call her Grandma Gert. She's a very dear friend of Craig's, like the family. So she's like a second mom to him. So we went to show the baby to Gert. And it just so happened that Gert's daughter, Lynn, was there. And we were chatting. We're like, okay, well, we'll get going. We needed to get going. And she says, yeah, I have to go. Lynn is having a stamping party. And I'm like, okay, what? Like Stampin' Up? And she says, yeah. She says, her daughter, Amy, was a demonstrator. And I'm like, tell me more. Like I went to a party and I kind of want to get the starter kit. And I said, okay, well, I'll talk to Amy. So anyway, I ended up getting the kit through Amy. At the time I said, look, don't be calling me. Like, and I was like, what's the catch? what's the catch here? This can't be right. So at the time, I believe the kit was $285. And the reason I decided to get it, like we're now on one income and two kids, right? And Ralph Klein, bless his soul, he decided to give every Canadian $400. Well, thank you very much, Ralph. I am going to take that money and I'm going to buy this starter kit for me, right? Now a mom of two. I'm going to buy this starter kit and then I'm going to drop. I'm going to get a deal. I'm going to make some cards. I like crafting and I'll make cards. It'll be fun. Anyway, so Amy comes over and it was celebrations. Or actually, yeah, I reached out to her. She says, no, wait till January. This was like November. I think I talked to her or whatever. And she says, wait till January. There's a promotion. I'm like, okay. So she comes over and I'm like, you listen to me. I don't want a business. I don't want to take orders. I'm not doing anything. I'm buying the kit and I'm dropping. Okay. You cool with that? She's like, I'm cool with that. Don't be taking me to meetings. Don't be ramming stuff down my throat. I don't want to hear from you. She's like, okay. Don't know that I've ever heard from Amy, like for business. Actually, that's a lie. I think she did invite me to her uplines. She had a team meeting and it was just a fun night out. And I did go to 2 in my entire lifetime. I went, okay, I'll check this out. Well, you know what? Like I was hooked. Here I am 19 years later. So I was convinced that I was just going to get the kit and drop, right? Like so many people. I wasn't in it to do a business. And let me tell you, you don't have to be in it to do a business. You don't have to do what Lynn. Yes, your ears were burning, right, Lynn? You remember? So Lynn is Linda Barry. She's creeping me right now. So yes, Lynn is in our story. And yeah, so I signed up Amy as my upline. Amy is Linda's daughter. And I had totally intended to just drop. The baby group kind of caught wind that I bought the starter kit. And I had one dear friend, Roxanne. She placed an order with me. And that just kind of started every 4 months or so. We'd get together just to have coffee and get away from the kids, and we'd make a card or something. Like, it was nothing crazy. Went on like that for a couple of years. And then one of the girls said, have you ever thought of doing a club? I'm like, no, but okay. So then I had this little club. And it just kind of grew from there. I wasn't in it to make money. I was in it just to not to spend money. So I would take my host rewards and I would get a free ink pad. And I just did that over and over and over. I wasn't in it to make any money or to do anything crazy until I was just like a hobbyist and I'm going to drop. As soon as I can't make quota, I'm dropping. I'm not spending family money. I couldn't justify it, right? I just couldn't justify it. So then I was... the first time, I think it was, Rebecca, she was just little. She was she was maybe 4. And we were at Costco. And she was going to go look at some Christmas stuff over here. And I was looking at shoes or whatever, at Costco. Anyway, I turn around and there she is, looking at this merry-go-round, this Christmas merry-go-round Christmas decoration. And her eyes just lit up like a Christmas tree. And she just was fascinated by this thing. And I went, you know what? I want to buy that. I don't have the money. I know. I'm going to sell a couple of stamp sets and I'm going to get the money to buy that for her. And that's exactly what I did. And so I hit up the baby group. I'm like, hey, I'm placing an order. Anybody want it? You can have my discount. Right. Because I was going to drop. I didn't know I was breaking any rules at the time. You can't offer your discount regularly. Anyway, I got a couple of orders and within a month I had $100. I went and I still have it. It is now willed to her. I get that when you die, right? Yes, you get that. Anyway, so I thought, well, that wasn't too hard. Then it was Craig's birthday or Christmas or something was coming up for Craig. And I went, I want to buy him a leather jacket with my money. I had lost all of my identity. I was now a mom. I didn't work anymore. And I didn't feel I was enough, right? You know what I'm talking about. And I thought it was really important to me. I could go buy him a nice present with his money. Of course, it was our money, but bear with me, right? I wanted to earn the money to buy him something from me. It was very, very important. And so I did it again. And I thought, I'm going to gather a few orders and the commission will be to buy him a jacket. And I bought him that $300 jacket. I went, okay, that wasn't so hard. You know what? I want to take the family to Disneyland. The rest is history, you guys. The rest is history. The more I started kind of doing these little things, it filled me up. It gave me purpose and it started to give me an identity and it kept one of my feet in the business world, right? I've been to university. I have 2 degrees. Went to university. I worked hard. I was more than just a mom. And not that there's anything wrong with being a mom. And I hate the word just. I mean, you're not just anything. You're not just. But that's how I felt. I felt like I was just a mom and I wasn't contributing to the household. Yes, I was raising the kids and keeping them alive and all this. In my head, that wasn't enough. I wanted to have something that was just for me. Girls' nights out. So I would go out of the house occasionally, like once a quarter. Like I couldn't, I'm like, what do you mean? You do this once a week? I couldn't leave my husband with the kids once a week. Oh my God. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that just started everything. And then I limped along for like 12 years, staying active. I had a club. And then the incentive trip was Greece. And everything changed. Everything changed. I went from, how do people have like $400 in orders in a month? How do they do that? When you want something, you make it happen. And I wanted that. Greece was one place that Craig wanted to go. He's not a traveler, really. He wanted to go to Greece, and it was our 15-year wedding anniversary. And I went, I am going to get that for my husband. I'm getting all emotional. And I did it. And so I guess the moral of the story is, like, get the kit. You have no idea what it will or won't do for you. You don't have to do the business. You don't have to do anything with it. It can just be a guilty pleasure. You don't smoke. You don't drink. You can buy stamps. That can be your guilty pleasure, right? And that's what mine was. I thought I wasn't spending any of the household money. I was just, any of the commission, I would roll back into more craft supplies for me. But it opened a whole, like, I can't imagine what my life would be like if I haven't been doing this for 19 years. Like, Alicia knows nothing else. Since she was 6 weeks old, I've been stamping. This has been my business. It's been everything. The connections I've made. Half of you, I mean, you guys, would I've met any of you if it wasn't for Stampin' Up? And for me buying that starter kit? It fills me up on a business level, on a personal level, on an emotional level. All it is for me, Cindy. I can't purport that it like is good for mental health. We're not allowed to make these kind of claims. It does for me. I can speak to my personal. It absolutely does. If I, like, people say, do you need to go to your happy place? I'm like, I need to go to my happy place. Leave me alone. I'll be in my cave if you need me. The community, it really is, Gail. It sounds so cheesy, but it's like-minded people. And you guys, you watch my lives, right? I'm saying to my girlfriend last night, I said, I truly think, like, women are amazing. And we don't hear that enough. We don't pat ourselves on the back enough. This community gives me a voice and people to talk to, to say, you are amazing. If I can do this, you can do this. Like, you just have to want it. Like, you have to want it as much as I wanted it. It needs to be for the right reasons and at the right point in time and point in your life, right? Like, I'm not saying it'll change your life. I'm saying it changed my life. It absolutely did. It is. Hi, Emily. Yeah, hey, Jen. It's a happy story that I stumbled into. It gave me something I didn't know I needed, or something that I wanted. COVID changed everything. Like, I'm all online. I never dreamt I'd have an online business. What? It makes me happy. If you have $135 burning a hole in your pocket, take a chance. You can be a kidnapper, okay? Let me just say, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to stay active. You will be an active demonstrator until the end of June. And then they'll give you July just because they're swell going, hey, one more chance. You want to stay active with us? Do it. You save money on your crafting supplies, if nothing else. It doesn't have to be a life-altering decision. You can be a kidnapper. You can say, no, I would rather just give you money, Tamara, and you can order me stuff. That's great. That's fine. But hey, if you want to save a bunch of money right now on envelopes, tape, and paper, get it in the starter kit, and then don't log into the Stampin' Up site. And at the end of July, they'll just delete you from the site. It really is a no-brainer, you guys. You'll save a ton of money. You'll save a ton of money. End of story. That's all. There is no catch. So when I was saying, like, okay, Amy, what's the catch here? There was no catch. You don't get penalized if you don't hit quotas. The quota is $394.17 a quarter, in case you're wondering. It's an amazing offer right now, Gail. It really, really is. Times are tough. And of course, something like crafting, those are things, you know, if you're going to choose food or craft supplies, of course you're going to choose food. But if this is what you want to spend your disposable income on, it's a great offer, and you can just save a bunch of money. Honestly, you can do something with it. You can do nothing with it. It's fine. It's fantastic. Where can you find the details of responsibilities and obligations? I can certainly send that to you, Emily. Are you in Canada, or because there'll be different numbers? Yeah, you can join and just drop. But yeah, if you're in Canada, send me a private message, Emily, to Tamara Bertram, and I can hook you up. If you're not in Canada, I can find you the other details. Why do I think you're out east? I don't know. You're probably, I don't know. Where are you, Emily? Okay, that's all. That's it. That's all. Thank you for listening to my story. I think it's important that we tell our story. And what this gave to me. Like I say, the business, I love the numbers. I'm a nerd. I like the chase. I love everything about it. I really do. I really do. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Okay. Oh, great. Thanks, Heather. Okay, so let me just go through quickly. Now, let's just get back to business here. As to what is not orderable right now and when it is expected to be due back and what's low inventory. Most of the stuff, the shipment must have been delayed because what was previously ready to be due the week of the 20th, most of it now is the 27th of January. So let me just tell you what, okay, thank you, Heather. Oh, that's Emily. Okay, Heather. Yeah, anyway, okay. What is not orderable? The real red and white baker's twine is due the week of January 27th. Daffodil Delight 1/8 inch satin ribbon, February 3rd. The black stays on pad, January 20. Versamark refill, January 20. Versamark pad, January 20. Black memento pad, January 20. Black memento refill, January 20. Saddle brown stays on, January 20. Garden apple green cardstock, January 27th. Highland heather blends, January 27th. Black marker, February 17th. Cherry cobbler cardstock, February 3rd. Berry burst old olive white glimmer paper, February 17th. A little bit festive designer paper, January 27th. Joyful Sayings ephemera pack, January 27th. Marbled Elegance designer paper, January 20th. Color Coach, January 27th. So Sincere set, January 20th. Wildflower design set, January 20th. Variety pack 6x8 pocket package, January 27th. The Basic Black 6x8 album, January 27th. Sponge Daubers, January 20th. Fine Tip Glue, January 20th. Wanted to Say dies, January 27. Merriest Trees dies, January 27. In the Grove dies, January 27. Reindeer Fun dies, January 27. One of a Kind dies, January 27. Mr. Page. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Decorative Trees dies, January 27. Hanging Ornament dies, January 27. Humble Home Builder Punch, January 27. Christmas Labels dies, January 27. Christmas, did I just say Christmas Labels dies, January 27th? Frozen Edges dies, January 27th. Heart-Shaped Celebrations dies, January 27th. So that's a celebration free set at $150. Low inventory. Okay, most of them are pads and refills, okay? Bear with me. Low inventory. Window sheets. 2024-2026 in color shimmer gems. Cherry Cobbler gold satin ribbon. White Craft refill. Garden Green ink pad, Smoky Slate ink pad, Berry Burst ink pad, Blueberry Bushel refill, Uninked Craft white pad, Misty Moonlight pad, Misty Moonlight refill, Real Red blends, Copper Clay pad, Boho Blue pad, Wild Wheat pad, Copper Clay refill, Wild Wheat refill, Boho Blue refill, Lemon Lolly pad, Azure Afternoon refill, Pecan Pie refill, Lost Lagoon pad, Lost Lagoon refill, 2023-2025 in color pads, Pretty in Pink pad, Shy Shamrock pad, Peach Pie pad, Petunia Pop pad, 2024-2026 in color pad, 2023-2025 in color cardstock, Winter Meadow DSP. I want that one to go out. It's been hanging into low inventory for months. Come on, you can do it. Sell out. Winter Meadows designer paper. Thoughtful Journey designer paper. A Little Latte designer paper. Sunny Springs cards and envelopes. Gold dipped cards and envelopes. Iconic Celebrations. Forever Forest set. Graceful Deer set. Always With Me set. Quiet Reflections set. Under the Moon set. Simply Said set. Winterly Treetop set. Dimensionals. 1 3/4 circle punch. Paper trimmer. Seal refill. Tear and tape. Scoring blades. Eyelets 3D embossing folder. Layers of Beauty dies, Tune-In dies, Dotted Circles 3D embossing folder, So Swirly embossing folder, and Birchwood 3D embossing folder. A lot of stuff. Bottom line, order it sooner than later. It might go on back order. Where can we find this list you are sharing? Of the low, you can't, Emily. I made it up myself. Heather can help you out, or you can watch the replay again. If there's anything you want to know, if you go into the store, it will let you know. If you just type in the word or the code, it'll tell you if it's available. We can side chat. We'll side chat. Okay, you guys, it's way over time. It is 10:40. I have to go see if my designer's called, and then I have to get ready for my bank meeting. Adulting. Anyway, stay safe. I hope you stay warm today wherever you are. -34 in Edmonton is stupid. Denise and I have decided. So stay home, stay cozy, stay safe, and hey, stay amazing. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.